Mania. What are you excited to see? I'm seeing a Viper. Not a hero we get to see a lot, but it is one of GPK's hottest back in the day. This was a hero you would never let the man have.
No, absolutely. And I think this is their idea to deal with the Tidehunter. I think they probably felt like the Tidehunter was problematic for a certain part of the game, and they couldn't fight into him, and now they're trying to solve it with the Viper. But I feel like long cooldown drafts, you will see teams want to have tower damage, as the Taurus are going to get caught here by the Haste Viper.
See if he's got any way out. There's a lot of damage for GBK. There's no way for you trying to run away from this. Miposhka as well will also die. Tries to get the courier on the way out, but he won't have enough to keep your Toro on edge as he comes deep into the jungle.
He's being so obnoxious. He's just forcing Yatoro to run away. He just wishes he could sit here and farm for free, but he's killing off those illusions. This is something I think a lot of people don't do enough of. And this forces Mirror to come down bottom.
Well, they should have a pretty good shot against save here. He'll try and turn with the Nightmare. Instantly able to take it off with the illusion there, Yatoro. There's a couple more hits. He'll find them. So save finally put to an end. Well, CTM needs to go in with Rolling Thunder, but Team Spirit, they're already back underneath the tower. Nothing is going to be found. Did have quite the impact. We'll manage to catch him on his own. He is rather tanky. They should get the job done here as long as Collapse does live. He does still end up eventually going down.
Yeah, and Team Spirit immediately on their
something here, Spirit. Kingslayer. He's going to walk into the action, but GPK is around to try and help them fight. The Hex out. Good ward drop as well, though. Mira just lays down the Serpent Wards, and GPK, he'll quickly follow after the death of Kingslayer.
Mira's next leveling it. He knows that VP is going to assume that, so he's running with the Wisp and the Leshrac. And I don't think GPK expected him to be on that side of the map, simply put.
Absolutely. Not at all, it seems. DM ready to go. In with the blink. Good setup and a good angle here, catching them close to the stairs. The Sleeper's well allowing for a further bounce back and a third into the splitter. Perfect showing there from DM, jumping in with his blink pickup. And this time it was Spirit that weren't prepared for the moves of VP. Mirror as well, also to go down. DM leads the way, and they couldn't have set it up any better there. Nightfall picking up every single one of those kills. Collapse again. Collapse trying to get a bit of peace here. Will be able to force over the terrain to try and get up to the triangle. Mirror locking back Nightfall with the Hex. Collapse. He's looking to turn with the Gush. They're bringing in the backup. Miposhka, Tokyo in with the ult. It's already out for Nightfall. Turns over towards Collapse. That's the Tidehunter going down. Miposhka torn apart by the claws of the bear. Nightfall, he's not done yet either. Over the Viper. Now to watch Yatoro. The stop. Allowing VP to set up around. The grips in. They've caught Yatoro. They may have lost Nightfall the watch. For Yatoro, he's dropping roll. Stick. Sunder. Back up to a decent amount of HP. But Nightfall's back up. Second life from ready to roll. The Hex momentarily holding back the bear. But Kingslayer and the rest of VP just smashed down the Terrorblade.
A beautiful play from VP there. And they have Scotty on Yatoro. It gets a lot harder.
Bottom lane, DM, he's in the backup Nightfall as Team Spirit did try and set up here. Onto the Ursa. See if DM's able to roll his way back out to safety as he is on his own. DM, look at the swashbuckle off, stun still hits, and in fact, they're taking them out of there. They don't want to stick around. They know that the rest of VP's making their way over.
Up top though.
Can they catch GPK? He's got the BKB and a TP at the ready. He'll pop it. Not taking any chances here, GPK. He knows that they're all coming over. And VP, they make it away.
Yeah, Save's in trouble. Mira's going to catch him here. There's just so much going on the map. There's like a very intelligent macro game being played. Like 12 stuff.
I mean, Mira, he's dead. Knife, able to clean him up. Again, just picking apart Spirit. Sort of in the same fashion that Spirit were going for them last game. They've really just stepped up the tempo. Now they sort of looked at the first game, said, all right, this is how you want to play. We can do that too.
Yeah, I think their big difference, like in the T1 Vici series, you saw two teams that they would rather the other team come to them. But in this series, it's kind of like the other way around. Whoever decides to make the first move seems to have an advantage.
I mean, it just seems so hard for Collapse to have a game. Still very much trying to play the catch-up, but he is far behind on the farm.
Forced up buy is just very smart, right? Just gets you. He's gonna eventually, hopefully, buy an Aghanims, and then he can just ignore the Ravage. He gets Ravage, pops his ulti, and he's completely fine.
Yeah, Nightfall certainly on track to hitting great timings this game. See, got their eyes down bottom, ready to set up onto Toronto. So DM, he's He's got the lead in. Up with the ult. The bounce back into the Fiend's grip. You see an attempt to take him out there, Miposhka, but he can't get him out in time. Top lane, GPK also starting up some further action for VP. As Mira getting a little too close to the Viper. Should die. Tries to hide in the trees, but GPK has got his eyes on them. Mira will fall.
Yeah, and middle lane collapse has been caught out too. There's just so much going on at once for VP.
I mean, yeah, it's just falling apart really for Spirit. Godlike on the Ursa. Spirit and then
angle is Team Spirit not covering, and are they going to find it?
Collapse is watching with the high ground. Toronto Tokyo's actually going to blink in straight away into the rip. Gets the stun on the other side. Collapse is in with the Ravage. He's caught the three of them. It's going to be Kingslayer going down. Immediate buyback. That's how Yutori big HP for the feed script. That will get cancelled for now. Mira taken out here. As they'll try and go for more GPKs onto Collapse. Forcing the tide away. TP out. Saving them, but again, Nightmare. Puts this up to the TP. Collapse. Trying to hide in the trees. Oh, he's actually going to be able to make it out with a blink. They're still trying to chase their VP. They have seen him in the trees here with the Spirit out. Kingslayer will spot him out. GPK takes him down.
Bottom, Toronto Tokyo also taken out by Nightfall. Great read on the map, recognizing that he's there. And initiation's everything here.
They've got to get it so quick, but this TD is falling so fast. Spirit, they'll start things off with finding Safe. Not a bad way to begin the action. Bane's gone. Safe has got a buyback if he wants to pop it. Toronto Tokyo has been caught out by DM. BKB and Yules up into the air. Collapse. He's never going to get the Aegis. He gets the trees as well. Collapse just walks in. Jeez, it's actually been left behind. He doesn't even want it. He starts to back away. Yutori gets fully focused by Nightfall. I mean, Collapse may have got the Aegis, but they've lost their carry. They'll lose Collapse. They're almost certainly going to lose him again here off the respawn. Making it away with that TP. Basher from Nightfall kicks in. He will go down.
VP and trying not to give away kills.
Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, okay, he's up to the 89. I was going to say, yeah, the 66 was earlier. So yeah, up to 89% of the win probability. And also Miposhka. Miposhka's out. Toronto Tokyo will take out Kingslayer. They get the Serpent Launch down as well. Mira with the grab onto Say. As both of VP support come hitting him around the Yutori. He's in with the metamorphosis and the BKB. Jump for Collapse has the Ravage. Nightfall knocked down. Stop from the Toronto Tokyo. Nightfall getting on. Taken down. They get the answer. A big kill here for Spirit. One more can they find up to the high ground. They try to chase GPK, but GPK's got the back of Kingslayer. Fighting back in action for Yutori. Sunder back up to full HP. Tries for the TP out, but the damage is done. Yutori will fall. Spirit lose their carry at the end of it, but not a bad hit and punch into VP there as a fair bit of damage is done.
Yeah, then they take out the important heroes, right? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. If they can have the Terrorblade in the right position once the Ravage goes off, it's huge. Up top
Six off. Hex in. DM trying to cover them to the side. He's ready to go for the Rolling Thunder. GPK with the BKB turns over to Toronto Tokyo. Toronto Tokyo buys some time with the self-fuels, but he's surely going down. He's forced aside. No, Essence Ring is still alive. Stuns intensive with a Hurricane Bite. Oh, he's alive! He's alive!
What a save!
They get him out. Toronto Tokyo will survive for now. Mira goes down, but the Lesh will live to see another day here thanks to Miposhka. An excellent addition to VP's team fight here, especially with the way that Save has already been able to make those big ults happen. And, you know, Yutoro's life getting harder. He's got to keep himself completely away from this Bane, otherwise Save will look to lock him down.
Yep.
Trying to jump, but already GPK, oh, he's gone in as well. Slides himself back down to the low ground with the Hurricane Pipe, mirrors out. DM diving into the tier 4 with the Rolling Thunder, there's the grip. Save has the control onto Yutori. Yutori needs help, he needs it now, he's not going to get it. The splitter comes out, Kingslayer takes down Yutoro. No buyback on the Terrorblade, he hasn't got the dollar.
It's huge opening. Just beautiful. You see how fearless they are. Immediately they see Mira out of position, go. Entire team commits to it.
Collapse.
Used.
Trying to draw their attention away from the base.
He does have a buyback, so they're just trying to buy time for the Terrorblade to spawn, but I don't know, and I don't think it's going to be enough.
I mean, so much money on GPK. GPK just rolling around with 7,500 in. Bang.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Yeah.
So much money, they're going to look to try and end.
I think they recognize it, you know, the way the Tyranitar was playing, that's just not normal. If you have buyback on TV, that's not the kind of play you're going to make. And VP can read that off of the movement. and they recognize there's no buy.
What can they do without their Terrorblade? 30 seconds. Towers taken out here. Jump forward. Nightfall is in on Toronto Tokyo. Goes set to Toronto Tokyo. To live for now. Nightfall is low. They'll turn over towards Mirror, but again, just dropping these wards down. Everything they can possibly do to take VP's attention off the base.
15 seconds.
GPK committing with the BKB, but Collapse is able to slide back to the fountain.
There is a refresher shard on the Viper though, so he will have that BKB back up.
10 seconds into the Terrorblade, but VP, they're looking to end it. Refresher shard in the second round. The BKB, they've got the grab, but the Gravage comes in for Collapse. It doesn't matter. But the BKB's VP can focus the H and end the game. As game 2, VIRTUS.PRO will manage to keep the series. Even 1-1 now between VP and Spirit. We're getting a game 3, Aiden.